Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the second half of this women's soccer game between the host, Aquinas College, and our friends from Taylor. I am Joey Sutherlin, and let me start out by saying how profusely sorry I am for the technical difficulties that we encountered in the first half. I make no excuses other than the fact that I assure you, myself and my staff did everything humanly possible to even switch the means of streaming this so that we could stream this. As this is now on, obviously, on the YouTube network. It was supposed to be sidearm, but for some, again, you don't care about the details. But I will tell you this, the score is 2-0 in favor of the visitors from Taylor as we get set to start the second half. There's the whistle, and here we go. Taylor in the purple jerseys will have possession. We're using a different set of cameras too, so bear with us as we try to get used to playing through the issues here. With the possession right now setting up, that's Taylor. Taylor takes a shot on goal. It goes over the cage out of bounds, and it looks like it will be. The goalie will pick it up for the Saints. I believe that is Kayla Shook, and Shook will kick it with her team trailing 2-0. Opening seconds here of the second half. Saints in their home whites. Bringing the ball up, nearing midfield. Gets it to midfield. And now brings it into the attack zone. Trying to set it up. And it goes out of bounds, and I believe it will be possession back to, thank you. Possession will go back to our friends from Taylor. The Trojans, a tough angle for us here in the press box, trying to see. It appears that it's actually still Aquinas ball as we're waiting for the throw-in. God bless you. As always, a huge thank you goes out to Mary Takis, who makes sure that all the game day operations get taken care of and well done with the help of some amazing GAs. I guess the only person incompetent today is the Director of Athletic Communications. Back and forth battle there near the midfield stripe. Now it looks like Taylor is going to have it. Well, they had it, and now it's coming back. See if we can go down a little to see it. And it will be possession going. Actually, the Saints have it, but in their defensive zone. Taylor trying to get a steal. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be possession going to Taylor with a throw-in. And now it's going to go out on the end, and so it will be heading over to Shook. Saints trying to clear it into the attack zone. Struggling to do so. The ball's still in the defensive end, but they keep possession. There's some pressure coming in from Taylor near steal. Find a little bit of open grass, and they're going to have to bring it back to Shook. Shook gives it over on the sideline, trying to bring it up near midfield. Thanks. Now I lost. back and forth, trying to have possession. Who's going to end up with it, and who touched it last? This might be Aquinas ball with a throw in, and it is. They throw it in quickly, but a good job again by Taylor of just denying any chance at an offensive opportunity. They clear it down near midfield again. Oh, what a takeaway there by the Trojans. And now they're trying to transition from defense to offense. Instead, they kick it all the way back to the goalie. First time we have seen the goalie here in this half. As that one goes out of bounds, let's see where they're going to. It will remain with with the Trojans. Trying to center it. And now look at this transition to offense all the way down. Look at this, got by the defender on the wing, wants to bring it inside, passes it forward. Oh, what a play to keep that one out of the back of the net. By far the best defensive play, but another good opportunity there for the Trojans, and they just missed, making it 3-0. I thought it was going to be a corner kick, but it looks like it's just going to be a throw-in. And it is a corner kick on the opposite side. So here it comes. Oh, a well-struck corner, but it's going to be off the mark and out of bounds. So possession will go back to Aquinas, who trails 2-0 here. Kayla Shook puts it back into play. Now the Saints try to bring it up, but a bad giveaway. Now a battle for it at about 8 meters, but we have a whistle. So the Saints are going to be able to get it out of here. Kayla Shook with an opportunity to boom it deep. And she does, steps into it well. But a nice header keeps it in the attack zone for Taylor. And an offsides was called? Yeah, so it will be Saints possession. Kayla Shook, the North Farmington High School standout, is going to be able to spot this one up and give this a kick, and it should go directly into the attack zone. But another fine header by the Trojans, intercepted. We got a hand pass. Yep, so the Saints restart. Oh. .37:30 to go here in regulation. 2-0. Trojans on top. Saints got to find some offense here quickly. They were shut out on Saturday, 1-0, and trailed 2-0 in this one. And another fine header on the kick by the Trojans. Saints, though, trying to keep it header of their own. Is it still in play? Nope, it went out of play. And a nice job there to bring it down to the attack zone, but the Saints are going to end up with it as Shook goes out to get it. Now feathers it down towards the sideline. But a 50-50 ball, and it's going to be played. Oh, my goodness. Dangerous play. Shook was kind of in no man's land. And wouldn't you know it, the majority of the action is taking place right below us. So the camera is really struggling to see it. Gets by the defense. Tries to cut to the inside. Passes it over. A little bit off the mark. That's a break for Aquinas. Oh, there's going to be a whistle. No whistle. I'm surprised on that one. That's just going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in coming up here for the Trojans. Taylor on top 2-zip with coming up on 35 minutes remaining. 10 minutes here into the second half. Okay, gets it in. But the Saints with a good job of a double team effort to kind of clear it. Tosses it up the baseline. Gets it past Nelly in the mid-stripe. Now they fire it all the way back down to the goalie, but a near turn away there. The Saints battling for it. Good job there by the Trojans, though, to keep possession. The ball right around midfield. Late whistle. And a good call there as number 18, Faith Sina, got kind of bumped from the Saint defender. Down by 2 in this game. Remember, the Saints dropped to number 11 this week in the poll, but Taylor is currently ranked 24th. So these are two teams that are definitely amongst the best. There's a shot. Best save of the game there by far by Shook. Again, the pressure coming relentlessly from the Trojans, who are playing very solid soccer right now. Pops that one up. And a header that's going to go out of bounds right in front of us. Waiting for the throw-in. It looks like it's going to be a turnover to Taylor. But the Saints had it for a second. And now it's a high ground ball that's being battled for. Oh, what a job there to clear it out. And now to transition offense. Do they get the head of it? They do. But a great job defensively by Aquinas. And a heads-up play there. Spectacular play by Catherine Huff, the junior from Macomb, Utica High School, is able to knock that one out of play. Coming into the game for the Saints. Kirsten Koryanik is now in the lineup here for the Saints. When play continues, possession stays with the Trojans, who lead 2-0. For those of you that have been emailing or calling in to Aquinas, first of all, thank you for letting us know about the stream. Even though we were working on it, we do appreciate it in case we were not aware of it. And for those that are also trying to watch the live stats, very similar situation to what we're having with the live stream, is causing the stats not to be able to be linked. It's not exactly a Wi-Fi issue, but nonetheless, I can assure you that the stats are still being taken, and as soon as the game is over, we will upload the final stats. So I know it doesn't really solve the immediate needs that you're looking for, but please understand, again, we're doing everything we can to make sure that all of the normalities are taken care of. Live stats, streaming. There was no chance we were going to not do them. So thank goodness Calvin was here. If it wasn't for Calvin, nothing would have been fixed today. You know, Saturday he was hindering us the whole time, but now on Wednesday he has matured and grown up, and now he is the leader of the club. And if you're asking why am I singling out one of the GAs, because he said I was picking on him Saturday. So, and I want to keep him around for a year or two. Back into live action. Saints trying to clear it. Great pressure again, though, by Taylor. They just will not let the Saints keep this out of the offensive end for Taylor. Held in temporarily there by the Trojans, trying to make an offensive threat with it. The Saints, though, playing pretty solid defense themselves. But the pressure by this offense of the Trojans has been relentless. Oh, look at this. A fine clear to the mid area, but intercepted. And the Saint player is down, but it looks like they're going to get possession back. They dump it deep once again while they kind of transition. But the pressure comes on the goalie. Look at that by Taylor. When you're up 2-0, you can be a little bit more gutsy. And another fine steal, but the Saints get it back. Now Taylor in their defensive zone, one of the few times in this half, and now they clear it back into the offense. But the Saints with a header get it back to near the midfield stripe. It goes out of bounds, and the Saints with a throw-in, but immediately taken away. Saints get it back, though. Almost like hot potato there for a minute. I don't want it, you can have it. Aquinas trying to bring it up the field. Burko. It's the Saints battle, but it's going to be taken away again by the Trojans. Saints chasing after it. There's a first chance at a near header for Aquinas, but a good job defensively coming out to get it is the goalie. That goalie appears to be number 1, Brianna Rawlings. Now we're under 29 minutes to go in regulation. 2-0 still in favor of Taylor. Joey Sutherlin with you here on the AQ Saints YouTube network. Thank you for joining us. And again, sincerely and wholeheartedly, we apologize for all the technical snafus of missing the first half. Bringing it up, running it down the sideline, now cuts to the inside, but intercepted by Aquinas, but given right back, and then tried to center it to, we got a couple of bodies that collide. Ball, though, stays in the possession of the Trojans, who now try to center it. They do. Takes a bit of a Taylor bounce. Now the Saints fight for it. Hip check. If this was hockey, I guess it's still called a hip check. Saints, though, have it down on their end. They want to get it out of here. Clock is starting to not be their friend. Lost a step, is going to have to fire it backwards. And they're just, the Saints on offense have not been able to win a one-on-one today. Saints had it for a second. Oh, what a move. Right on top of Nelly. And now they clear it. Look at this. With wheels on the outside. Who's going to get to it first? It was almost simultaneously, but possession stays with Taylor. From about 12 meters on the outside, wanting to cut it inside. 2 Saints are there. They're going to be able to clear it. And there's a boom and kick towards midfield stripe, but it's intercepted by a Trojan. They drop the ball off to a teammate. Saints intercept it right back. Left-footed kick gets it out of the zone. Saints trying to move forward. It's now a 50-50 ball. The goalie comes sprawling out to make the save. Far out of the cage, but a smart play there by Rawlings. The Nevada keeper. And it's still going to be Taylor ball. Couple of substitutions coming into the game here for the Trojans. While I would say this has definitely been a very well-played defensive game, you can also argue, though, that Taylor has dictated the pace of this game from the start. Saints trying to get it clear. Saints on the attack temporarily, but it's stolen right back. Now a battle for the loose ball. Out of bounds. And who's it going to? Saints will keep possession. Another late substitution for both teams. We are down to bing bong, 25 minutes to go in regulation. It goes out of bounds again. They're going to say still with Aquinas. The Saints would absolutely be ecstatic if they could just get a corner kick even. Tried to center that one. Takes a long roll. It goes out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Trojans. Brianna Rawlings gets set to boom this one out of play. She does, gives it off, and now they get it up to midfield, but it's intercepted temporarily. And we're kind of playing, I don't want it, you can have it right around the midfield stripe. Good battle for it. Saints ball as we're down to coming up on the final 23 minutes to go. Takes a funny hop. But the Trojans are going to be able to clear this for sure. And then they go with a booming kick. They kept it on side. What a pass. That's into the attack zone. Bringing it up the sideline. Tries to cut in towards the cage. Oh, what a dipsy do there. Centers it up from about 13 meters. Takes the shot. It's blocked. Gets some change. Goes after it. Still battle for it. Possession stays with the Trojans. Cuts it inside the box. Wants to cut in. Takes the shot. Cross the cage. Just off the mark. No soup for you. Out of bounds. Possession will go to the Saints. Oh, fiery moment there for Taylor as they had an opportunity at their third goal of the game. Now the Saints desperate to get it out of their zone. Kicks it from one end to the other. Now starts to push it up the field. Nearing midfield, but it's intercepted. And given right back to the Saints, who will have to reload and start all over again. It's kind of like watching a gerbil on a hamster wheel. They're just going real hard and real fast, but not really getting anywhere. Deep in the Saints offensive zone. They have possession. There's a nice little touch top. Oh, knocked out of bounds. We might have a corner kick here. It is a corner kick. With 21:50 to go in regulation, the Saints have a chance to potentially pull back within a penny. They trail 2-0, but this is a monumental, to say the least, corner kick coming up here for Aquinas. right, here it comes. It's put on, in. Saints had a chance, but a great job there clearing it out by the Trojans. Oh, that was the best opportunity for Aquinas. They still have possession, though. They're not going to give up on this one just yet. That was great defense, and actually, you give credit where credit is due. The Trojans played well defensively there, but that was not a bad play setup by Aquinas. They just were unable to find the net. Still Aquinas ball as we're coming up on the 20-minute mark to go in regulation. God bless you. One of our statisticians is having some kind of epileptic seizure, I think. Usually these are the allergy fits people have in the spring, but right now it is a sneeze fest around this place. As Saints might have possession here. Oh, what a great play by number 5 for Taylor, Miley Jones. Fires it near the midfield stripe. Gets it up, and now on the attack. Gets by the Saint defender, but a good job getting some help from her teammates. Now trying to clear it out for the Saints, but it's going to go out of bounds right back to Taylor. With 19:30 to go here in regulation. 2-0. The Trojans of Taylor on top over your Saints of Aquinas College. I'm Joey Sutherlin. Thank you for joining us here on the AQ Saints YouTube network. And again, we sincerely want to apologize for all of the issues that we've had on the technical side of electronics. Murphy's Law, when there can go something wrong, it will be amplified to the 10th power. And that was definitely today. But we're glad we're able to bring you at least the second half and hope you're enjoying the coverage. Kicks it outside, tries to chip it up. The goalie's going to come out and pick that one up. Rowling says, no need to take any chances here. We're on top 2-0. I'm just going to go out, corral it, pick it up, and give it a boot at about the 18:30 mark. And there goes the long boot to midfield. A couple of headers, and now a battle for the loose ball. And it's going to go to Aquinas. Looks like a late substitution coming in. Joy Reams is going to replace Daly Tucker in the AQ lineup. We are going to call a social foul on Calvin Wilson for yawning, knowing how contagious that is in a press box. Battle for the loose ball. Can't quite see it. It's right behind a pillar for me. Looks like Saints going to keep possession. There's the throw-in. Intercepted. Now battle for it. Could have been, Saints might have got away with one there, but it's going to go out of bounds. It'll still remain AQ ball. The clock continues to wind down. We're down to 17 minutes remaining here. Fires it down the sideline. It went out of bounds. Saints with a throw-in, but it's going to be pinched and intercepted by Taylor, keeping it in their attack zone, but there's a lot of Saints there, and they're just going to fire it back to Shook. Shook gives it back up on the wing, but the Saints struggle to clear it out successfully. Now they do, but it goes out of bounds and back to Taylor. Checking into the lineup for Taylor, looks like it's going to be Mescarim James, the junior midfielder from Noblesville. Battle for the loose ball right out of bounds at midfield. At first, the Saints thought it was theirs, but the official changes the mind to them and says it's going to stay with the Trojans, who toss it in. Header. Now a kick at the midfield stripe just past Nelly. Down the sideline, but nothing there but purple jerseys as they boot it. It was off a Saint, out of bounds, and possession will go back to Taylor as another substitution comes in the game. Oh, nice little feathered pass. Now it's into the attack zone. Gets it to the sideline. Cuts it back inside. Number 12 looking to cut upfield. Nice little dipsy-do towards the middle, but the Saints get a boot on it. Possession, though, remains. Puts it up. And it's going to hit the netting at the fence, which is out of bounds, and it will go back to the Saints. Straight up 15 minutes to go here in regulation. The Saints are absolutely thirsty. Oh, what a steal there. Is there any purple jerseys back? Saints are hustling to get back. Tries to center it, but it's intercepted right back by the Saints. And now they'll make the transition from defense to offense. Gets it past mid-stripe. Looking for some help. Time is not their friend. They got to take some extra chances here with 14:27 to go here in regulation. Saints have solid possession here, but now it's at about 20 meters. Kicks it outside. Tries to fire it up, but a bad giveaway, and that'll go right back to Taylor. Is there a substitution in the game? No. Just back to live action, I guess. But the Trojans have the ball. Saints steal it back. Cutting up the field with it for Aquinas is number 2, Olivia Bowling. She fires it deep into the attack zone. 50-50 ball. But it's going to go back to the Trojans. Waiting for play to continue. Here comes the boot. Saints have it. Can they keep it in play? Down the sideline. There's a battle won by Taylor, but clears it out to the midfield, intercepted by the Saints. But didn't take advantage of it. Now it's taken back by the Trojans. That's going to be a foul on Aquinas. Number 8 James wanted the yellow card, but it is not coming. Instead, number 23, Campbell Massey, is going to kick it deep into the attack zone. Booms that one, gets a good foot on it. Saints defensively are out of position, but then the help comes late. It's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in coming up with 12 minutes to go. Aquinas still looking for their first goal. Both goals for the Trojans came in the first half. Tries to settle it down, does so. Got by the defense temporarily. And continual pressure put on by the Trojans. I've been impressed by that. And it's, that could have been very damaging. But the Saints catch a break and now pushing it up the sideline, but it's intercepted right back at midfield. And it goes out of bounds off the Saints. Goes out of bounds once again. So we'll try it all over again on the throw-in. As we're down to under 11 minutes to go. As that one's going to go out of bounds. Saints with a throw-in, but deep in their defensive end. Fires it in. Saints, though, can't get it past the midfield stripe. And it's going to be said to be Trojans' ball. Throws it in. Off the chest. Kicks it back out to the sideline. And now look at that. It goes all the way up here. Pulls it up, gets inside the box. Tough angle. Nice sliding tackle there for the Saints. As they again try to clear it. There's just nobody there offensively for Aquinas. It's going to be corralled and taken back by the Trojans, who are now back on the attack with 9:40 to go in regulation. Goes from one end of the field to the other and back again. Saints take it, though. Oh, that one's going to be a free kick coming up here for the Saints. Waiting for the kick as the clock continues to wind. Oh, that's on sides, I believe. They're going to try to center it. And a near in. Oh, my goodness. Couple good opportunities. Shoots. Scores! Goal! Just tic-tac-toe. Saints catch a break. I believe the goal was number 22, Maeve Comfort, the junior Maeve Comfort. With the assist was number 6, I think. Catherine Huff, I beg your pardon. We're waiting to get confirmation on that. That was a odd ricochet. So now the Saints are back in this. They're just one fluke play away, but the pressure right away comes back to the Trojans, as that's a, yep, that'll be a whistle and perhaps a yellow card. And it is. A yellow card is called on Aquinas. Did they confirm that? 22 from 23, not 6. So the hamburger helper on that one is actually going to go to Bella Thielander instead of going to Catherine Huff. But yes, we were correct on the goal. That is going to be Comfort's goal. Now it's a little bit more entertaining for the final 8 and 41 as the Saints trail by a penny. Is there some magic, some more magic here for the Saints? And Coach Jenna Smith in her first year at the helm for Aquinas. Didn't like that strain of grass, so she moved it 4. I mean, it's turf anyway, so it's not even real. There's the whistle. We're back to live action. Big kick coming up here. Booms it, and that one is going to end up somewhere near Fulton Street. So possession is going to go back to the Saints. Oh, that was a dangerous opportunity there for Taylor. The kick just got a little bit too much zip in the doodah. And now the Saints try to clear it. Bringing it up to the attack zone. That's onside. Feathers it over to the middle. Tries to get in with a shot. Kicks it off. Now the Saints showing some sustainable pressure. Oh, what a defensive play, though. Saints keep possession. But it goes out of bounds. And I believe that means it's going to be Rowlings set to boom it deep. We're down to now 7 and 40 to go in regulation. Very entertaining game. First 2 goals were scored by Taylor. Saints get one here late with about 8 and some change to go. 50-50 ball taken by the Saints. Now it's a battle for it down in the corner. And, oh, the Saints thought it was theirs. They didn't get the call. And to be honest with you, I'm going to have to trust the officials because I couldn't see it. As we're now down to 7:07, and the Trojans are in no rush to put this ball back into play. Tick-tock, Clarice. Trying to get it up to midfield, and they do. Nice job there by the Trojans, and now that's into the attack zone and on sides. Oh, but can't quite catch up to it. It goes out of bounds. Big break there for Aquinas. Ow. Saints try to clear it to midfield. What a header there by the Trojans. But it takes an AQ hop. Can they keep possession? They do. A late foul is called. Oh, good googly moogly. That looked like it was a free ball, but the officials saw it differently, and far be it for me to argue. Waiting for the kick. Here it comes. Kept it as more of a ground ball, which kind of helped the Saints there as it gets back to midfield. Now they're trying to transition offensively. Can they hold on to it? And now, a bit of a break there for the Saints. And now with the clock down to 5:41, they're setting up on offense. Swings it over. Intercepted, coming our way. Will it stay in the field of play? It will, but the Saints are going to be able to catch up to it. They'll probably kick it over to Kayla, and they do. Shook looks over the field. Now she's going to get pressured, kicks it, intercepted right away. Handball is called, possession to Aquinas. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in regulation. 50-50 ball right in the middle. Foul on the Saints. Who's going to be kicking this one? 4:44 again. Wisely, the Trojans are in no rush to get it, although that was a very well played. And now it's going to be into the attack zone. Tries to cut to the middle. Oh! That was a foul on top of a foul, with a foul squished in between. And all right, from about 18 meters, here's going to come in the kick. Who's going to be striking it? Looks like it's going to be number 29, Morgan Fleetmeyer, the senior from Highlands Ranch, Colorado. Clock is down to 3:50 to go. The Saints need to get a stop here and then bring it back up to the offensive zone. Nice save there by Shook. You can hear the coaching staff get it up. Take some pinball hops. That's how the Saints got their first goal. But a back and forth battle on top of Nelly. "50-50 ball won by the Saints. Now they kick it to the outside but can't keep it in play. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in coming up here for the Trojans. They toss it in down the sideline. Now it fires it up high into the air. Saints head it, but it takes a Taylor bounce. Saints now got to hustle as they're down to under 3 minutes to go. Nice little back and forth there for Aquinas, running down the sideline. Gets it, but it goes out of bounds. Oh, I didn't see it, but it was right in front of us. So it was by 1 millimeter of paint that it was out of bounds. As now we're down to 2:20 to go. Saints get the steal. Can they keep it in play? Have so far, but a bad giveaway there. Oh, late whistle comes. 2 and 10. Is it? What do we got? Saints have got to have a sense of urgency here as we're down to 2:08 to go in regulation. A quick conversation with the official. And he says, it's going to be okay. That is a loving and caring official. But the clock is at 2:09. This could be the last chance effort here for Aquinas. Nice strike in. But a great job there by Taylor. And now the Trojans clear it out. And now it's going to be a mad dash the other way. Out of position, 2-on-1. Serves it over to the middle. Pump fake. Oh, what a tackle there. She booms it as we're down to 90 seconds to go. It's getting a little chippy and crazy out here. The Saints could use a break. Who touched it last? I think it's St. Paul, and it is. Tick-tock, we're down to 85 seconds to go in regulation. There's the throw-in. 50-50 ball. Saints hold on to it. Booms that one deep to the other side of the field. Can they chase it down? They did, as we're now down to 68 seconds, but it's temporarily intercepted. And a great job there by the Trojans of just kicking it down the field. We are at 59.73652 seconds to go in the game. That's how accurate our statisticians are. They're not kidding around. Now 59 seconds, it's back into play. Everybody and their mother-in-law is within about 5 meters of each other. Another boom and kick out of bounds. It'll be another throw in here for the Saints as we're down to 47 seconds to go. They're desperate to just try to get it on net. There was a missed header. Oh, too bad she couldn't do the Pele bicycle kick. Tries to put it on net just a bit outside, and we're 27 seconds remaining. Will the Saints even get one more chance? The goalie is up shook. 20 seconds. She is not trying to rush at all, nor should she. Rowlings is a wise veteran in the cage. She booms it away. Final 10 seconds. It's going to go out of bounds. Saints are going to have to take a desperation kick. And that's all there is. There is no more. Congratulations to our friends from Taylor. They score 2 first-half goals. And hold on as the Saints make a late rush at the end, but come up just short, losing once again by a penny. 2-1 is our final. We want to thank you all for joining us here on the AQ Saints YouTube network. Again, we apologize for the snafu with the stream in the first half. And all I can do is say all the blame is strictly on the shoulders of the Director of Athletic Communications, Joey Sutherlin. while I can't control internet and I can't control weird things that have happened, it is still my responsibility. So, ladies and gentlemen, I sincerely and wholeheartedly apologize and hope you can understand that we did everything we could to get the stream on as quick as possible. That's going to just about wrap it up here today. It is a busy week of athletics for the AQ Saints as the women's volleyball team is on the road. That game we will have a write-up for. That one actually begins at 7 o'clock tonight. For more information on that, be sure to check out aqsaints.com. We'll have a write-up on that one post-game. Dean Holsworth will have the write-up for this one coming up in the next probably half hour to 45 minutes. For homecoming weekend, we are going to have a soccer doubleheader on Saturday with the women kicking off first at noon. The men's game is at 3. And then at 2 o'clock, we have women's volleyball will be going on over at the Sturris. We also have men's rugby. I believe that's home. Also the women's rugby team will be on the road as well. For all the information, be sure to check out the schedule, stats, scores, highlights, and everything else that we have to offer on aqsaints.com. That's going to just about wrap it up here from the Saints field. I want to thank you all for joining us here on the AQ Saints YouTube network. I'm Joey Sutherlin. Until next time, thanks for watching, everybody. God bless, and have a great night. We'll see you soon.